Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Today, we begin the divisional round with a tremendous matchup. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and our home team. On the Philly sideline, there's head coach Nick Sirianni. These guys got it done in the 4-5 game last week. They face another tough one on the road here. On the other side for the Rams, it's Sean McVay. His guys, the #1 seed. The extra week to get ready. We'll see if they're rusty at all. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. Should be a fun one. Off we go on EA Sports. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Rams once again led by Matthew Stafford at quarterback. First 12 years with Detroit, his 5th year with the Rams, including a Super Bowl championship, winning Super Bowl 56. The #1 overall pick all the way back in 2009. Now it's the veteran, Amir Abdullah. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
And his run game certainly didn't waste any time getting settled in. Nice job by the offensive line, displacing defenders at the point of attack, and allows the back to pick up a nice chunk to get this game rolling.
20, 70. On the play fake, here's Stafford. Pass caught right side by Higbee. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. At the 37. One here with Abdullah.
Come on.
Not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that run. Here's a 3rd and 10. 3rd and 10. Set. Lady. A shotgun snap to Stafford. Open man, that's Adams. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down mark. They're going to go. It's Stafford. To the left side, and Adams has it. And he's not going to get away.
Oh, come on.
Right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down.
Coaches love to come out early in the game and establish a very aggressive approach. But I'm just not sure, Mike, if at this point in the game they needed to make this decision. I'm going to be very curious to see, does this come back later in the game to bite them?
To the air right away is Hurts. He finds Devontae Smith. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 10 yards. 1st and 10 now from the 36. Eagles, first down. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. There's the tight end, Grant Calcaterra. And the what they needed to pick up a 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Brings up 2nd and 4. Quick throw here, taken by Odell. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down. Eagles, first down. Now Hurts going to call his own number. That's a gain of 16 yards, and it sets up 1st and goal. This opening drive going to form so far. Now they've got 1st and goal. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's right side, and he's got Calcaterra. And the tackle is made at about the 6. A gain of 3. Brings up 2nd and goal. They send the tight end in motion. They'll run it here with Saquon. And he will score! Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. Here's Jake Elliott for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Eagles are out to a 7-0 lead here in this divisional playoff matchup. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Rams offense ready to see the football for the second time. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Here's a run with Abdullah. Up the sideline to the 40. And he's going to be taken down. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On the ground, Abdullah. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Good run after a good run. This one for 14 yards. And another first down.
For that play to work, Mike, you have to distort the defensive line at the point of attack. And what that means is the offensive lineman, you need one of them to win their block. Move the defender out of his gap. Because when you do, you can see there is a nice run lane for the back to him.
This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Brings up 2nd and
Try
10.
again. It's 2nd and 10. This throw right side is caught by Adams. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Brings up 3rd down.
Here's Abdullah. And yes, that'll get it. First down, marked at the 30. A good run will keep this drive going.
That's a
1st and 10.
Rams. First down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Off play action. It's Stafford. That is brought in at the 10. And will be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. 1 quarter down in this NFC divisional round matchup. It's the Eagles with the early advantage. It's the NFL on EA Sports. And we're back after this. Second quarter now, Rams in control of the football as they go to work on 1st and goal. Here's a run. And he'll take this one in. Amir Abdullah. Touchdown, Tokyo. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Joshua Carney comes out now for the extra point. His kick is good, and the Rams will level things out at 7 apiece. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. Jackson now to return it. Their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Eagles offense ready to take over for their second possession. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with 1st and 10. This one into the hands of Beckham.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 4. In motion, that's the tight end, Granson. Here's a handoff to Barkley.
Nice.
And that one shut down pretty quick.
All right.
Back in the line of scrimmage. And that's it. It's 3rd and 4. formation is Smith. On third down, it's Hurts.
All right.
It is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're going to result in the sack.
They cannot get away. Great job down there to hold them to a short return. Rams offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. This will begin at their own 13-yard line. So work to do starting with this 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down just shy of the 30. It's a gain of 16 and very quickly a first down.
And the Rams, first down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
They'll fake the handoff now. Stafford. That's to the left side.
Oh, yeah.
They bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
16 yards.
The break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
First down.
Play action. Stafford.
Oh, come on.
Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Back to throw. Stafford. Here's a screen set up for Abdullah. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. The screen works for 10 yards and a first down.
That's another Rams first down.
They'll run Abdullah. And he'll be brought down right around the 40. Adoree Jackson makes the tackle.
Adoree Jackson on the tackle. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll break the huddle.
40-yard line.
It's 2nd and 5. Play action now for Stafford. He'll complete it to Adams. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards. And a Tokyo first down.
Now a first down throw for Stafford. He's got it at about the 8. And he's in. He got the Noah. Touchdown Rams.
There's so many key factors that allow a play like this, Mike, to have so much success. And, of course, like anything, it starts with the quarterback being accurate. It's such a big part of NFL football.
Nice.
The run after the catch.
Here we go.
Accuracy of the ball allows the receiver to turn into a runner after securing the catch. So great job there by the quarterback. And then sometimes it's just a foot race to the pylon and speed kills. And wide receiver gets the ball, secures it, and he does the rest.
Rams 14, Eagles 7.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. Jackson now to return it. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Eagles offense getting their final instruction before heading back onto the field. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts.
All right.
2 minutes remain here in this quarter. Back with more NFC playoff action after this.
2nd and 19. Sweet.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Let's go. Trimmer.
Tight end on the move left. On the RPO, it's a throw, and it's Higgins. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That's complete. And it is Beckham. taken down up past the 40-yard line.
That's good. For Eagles, first down.
Moving the tight end right.
First and 10 at the
A
42-yard
first down
line.
throw for Hurts. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
Jalen Hurts sacked. A loss of 8 yards. It's second down.
Hey, let's go.
To throw on second down is Hurts. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in this second quarter.
Great, set. On it.
In motion comes Beckham. Third and long for Hurts. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. Now the Eagles will use the last of their timeouts. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half.
Eagles, first down.
Trimmer.
On first and 10, it's Hurts. He'll spot Higgins, makes the grab. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
Higgins sent in motion. Again, Hurts.
All right.
Forced to just throw
Nice.
it away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his
All right, here we go.
downfield, the defense was all over.
Stop
He
him,
really
stop
had
him.
No choice but to just get that ball.
Oh, I missed him.
And live to play another step. I think if you're willing to throw it there, it tells us everything we need to know about the decision coming up here on fourth down. He didn't have anything available, threw it away, and I think in this part of the field, you got to really think hard about both.
And he's going to have the Eagles first down. And he gets more than he needs. Pick up on that fourth and 2.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula and come out on top in this tight one as we hit the second half. We are set for the second half kickoff. One of these teams ready to book a date in the NFC Championship game next week. And we are back at it with the third quarter. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense going to have the first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. That one down the field for Bradshaw.
Ooh.
And that is incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ended up being a wasted down.
Probably should have given that one up. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
He was taken down.
The decision whether to keep the ball or to hand it to the back happened so fast. In this case, the quarterback thinks it was a keep read. The defense was there ready to stop him. Tackle for loss.
And that is incomplete.
Yeah.
And barring an aggressive decision here on fourth down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single first down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming up.
And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. Puka Nacua and this Rams offense come back onto the field. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with first and 10. Set. Working out of the gun, Stafford. That one caught by Adams.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 8.
They get 18 on that one. Good for a Rams first down.
And with that run, this back is closing in on almost 100 yards for the game today, Mike. He's had a lot of those good chunk plays. This defense has not had a great answer for him so far.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Hey! Lady!
They'll stay on the ground. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
Tackled at the 34-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Out of the gun, Stafford.
Oh,
Complete. Offering very good game.
Man.
Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
3rd down and 7.
From the gun, here's Stafford. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to get there. He got the 1st down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
Ready!
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
They'll stick with him again. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. And it sets up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 6.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. That's exactly what they've been able to do here.
And he's not going to get the 1st down. They met him, brought him down to the backfield on 3rd and short. The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on 4th down. He gets this complete, finding Adams.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
And not much there. The defense held to no gain.
Well, the defense gets a rare win. We've seen this ball carrier have his way on the ground pretty much all day today, Mike, and give credit to the defense. They were able to get back in the backfield with some penetration and put him down for a loss.
And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 9.
From the shotgun, it's Stafford.
oh,
Incomplete on 3rd down.
Intended for 2-2.
So on comes Joshua Carney to try this field goal. This, about as short as you can get. Carney's kick is good. And the Rams build their cushion to 10. It's now 17-7.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
This will be returned from the 6. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here comes the Philly offense now as they make their way back onto the field. Off the play fake, Hurts. A throat behind his man, can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others,
all right.
Going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
Jalen Hurts sacked. A loss of 6 yards.
1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. To throw is Hurts.
Nice.
Take that chance. Trailing here in the fourth. They will turn it over on down. On 1st and 10, Stafford. They'll look to set up the screen here. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. The screen works for 10 yards and a first down.
That's good for a Rams first down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
A handoff as they try to run it here. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9 at the 10-yard line.
Set. Get a lady. Yep.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
The 8-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
A shotgun snap to Stafford.
Ooh.
Incomplete.
Come on.
The intended receiver. And that'll set up 4th down. So on comes Joshua Carty to try this field goal. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Rams will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchdown. The Eagles offense ready to see what they can do. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Higgins sent in motion. Hurts to the air on 1st down. He'll get this out wide. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Following the play, we have an Eagle who is shaken up.
Let's go. Trimmer.
They'll send a man in motion left. On 1st down, it's Hurts. To the left side, taken in by Smith. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
2nd and 6 at the 37-yard line.
2nd down throw for Hurts.
Nice.
Hands his on that one. It was
Here we go.
around, but it falls incomplete. Here comes 3rd and 6. He'll get this out to the left flat. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20s. To the air again. Hurts.
Ooh, come on.
Game on. T. Higgins. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
The kick is good. Makes the score Rams 20, Eagles 14.
So things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. This is fielded inside the 5. And This will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way up to the 30-yard line. The Rams offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on 1st and 10. Throwing, Stafford. This one not quite on target. Too much. That one falls incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll run it on the inside handoff. His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. 3rd and long. Back to throw is Stafford. That one.
Here we go. Here we go. Oh,
Out of bounds, but they're going to spot this inside the 25.
man. That was nice.
To go now on 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Play action now for Stafford. He'll find his tight end. It's Kobe Parkinson. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal coming up.
That's another Rams first down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Set. No, 20. Monday. 20.
To throw is Stafford. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him back at the 10. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their 2nd. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
Set. We're waiting.
Stafford. He's got it at the 3. And 3rd and final timeout taken by the defense. So a 2-minute warning. The only clock stoppage they have left.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Line of scrimmage to the 2-yard line. It's 3rd down and goal.
Set. Moving.
Here's Stafford. Here's a screen set up for Abdullah. And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's 4th and goal.
Joshua Carty on for the Rams field goal.
And this one online. And it is good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kicks away. Keelan Robinson to return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Eagles offense ready to take over once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
And the Eagles first down.
They'll drop to throw. And it's caught right side by Beckham. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 47.
And Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. That one's
Nice.
incomplete. Good coverage there. Didn't cover this receiver. Couldn't hang with it. And it brings up 3rd down.
And 5 yards to go.
180.
Hurts will try it again. He's got a tight end out to Tara to the left. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down.
Yeah.
They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. You got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down. Here come the Rams as their offense trots back onto the field. And with the defense out of timeouts, they cannot stop the clock. Just a couple of kneel downs should do it.
Set.
2nd and 11.
Blue 60.
So it's a win here for the Rams. They are moving on. As the #1 seed, the victory means they lock down another home date next weekend as they look to punch their ticket to the Super Bowl. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.